Hey, you guys, Desmond here, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we are here to discuss Drag Race Holland, Season 2, Episode 4. Nah. But before we get started, happy Labor Day, everybody. Hope you're having a good day of labor. Uh, Prior to this, I was in my bed, and after this, I'm going back to my bed. Okay, I might get up a little bit later, play some Sims. But yeah, getting back in the bed. Okay, we've had to push this back because we both had an incredibly busy weekend. So here we are on this Monday, here to review Drag Race Holland for you guys. We are officially halfway through the show now. I'm so not used to these short seasons. I'm so used to 12 and 30 episodes.
54 episodes.
It's nice to have 8 episodes. And I'm like, you know what? We're halfway through now. We are halfway through.
We do RuPaul's Burnout.
Lovely. Okay, so overall, what did you think of this episode?
If I remember correctly, it was pretty decent.
Okay, I'm at the jog your memory. Okay, so let's start from the beginning. So we said bye to Ivy and congratulations to my little pony. Tabitha, baby, basically called it out and said Countess should have left. That was a terrible lip sync. And I agree.
Really
I agree. And Fred said it,
Countess, neither one of y'all did good.
You lost. But your track record is why I'm gonna keep you. And the longer I sit with that, I'm just like, at first I'm like, okay, I get it, but at the same time, you shouldn't have said nothing. You should have just.
I honestly feel like there was just some tomfoolery involved with that.
Oh yeah, they didn't want Countess
because
and it was clear Ivy won that lip sync.
Exactly. But they knew that there were people that were going for the Countess.
Oh, they knew she's a skinny white fashion queen. Of course, they're gonna go for her.
Yeah.
And I guess they just didn't want to have another Abby. Oh my God, because Abby basically lip synced every episode.
She really did.
But it was just like, I get it, but at the same time, I wish Countess would have fought a little bit more because she really just walked around to in vogue. What? To in vogue.
I mean, I understand the dress and stuff, but you should have moved around a little bit.
She could have gave us a little shimmy. She could have gave us a little shimmy. Like it looks like she doesn't have rhythm. She might, but she could have gave us something. And I'm like, at least she was up there. She could have Scarlet Envy in that lip sync against Raja that I still think she won. She could have did that, and I'd have been perfectly fine. I'm like, okay, she did okay. Ivy has to go. This is her 3rd time, but it's just like it really irritated me. Like the longer I sat on it, because at first I was fine. Mm-hmm. The longer I sat on, I'm like, that's kind of messed up. And now most of the queens of colors are gone.
Aren't they all gone?
I think they're all gone.
Except for Tabitha, who's the Egyptian.
Indonesian, if I'm not mistaken.
Egyptian.
No, Egyptian, that's the queen from UK, Anubis. Lord, see, you were doing so good remembering these queens now. Now you're like, ooh. But anyway, but the Countess was cocky about the win. I'm like, girl, you barely made it through that lip sync.
She made it by the hair on her chinny chin.
You should have went home. If we were just basing off the lip sync, you should have went home.
Yes, really.
It would have been another Art Simone situation. But hey, Fred did what Fred did, but Fred...
As long as we don't pull the same tomfoolery and bring Art Simone back just for the heck of it.
I hope not. But it's just, it's really irritating watching Fred still making questionable decisions. But hey, so the next day Fred enters the workroom and the queens do another dance. I'm like, are they gonna do this? Are they gonna do this every week? Because I would live if they did this every week. Because that was cute. And they did the little line dance, the little line up kick. Oh, I love a good moment like that. That was too cute. That was too.
Oh, you love a chorus line.
Chorus line, that's what it is. I love a chorus line. I told you. Anyway, so we got a mini challenge. In an hour show, we got a mini challenge. Okay. So basically they had to officiate a wedding. And they got one of the first 4 couples to ever gay couples to ever get married.
I was like,
one of the first 4 ever. I'm like, come through. And I'm like, I wonder why they only, maybe because of COVID, like we got to remember that too. But I'm like, I wonder if any of the other couples are still together. I would like an update on them as well. You know what I'm saying? But no, life does happen. So I would like to know if they're still together. But anyway, so they got a little time to ask them some questions, and I thought the questions were really cute.
What's sex like?
Yeah, and then they had like 3 words they had to use in the officiating of the wedding. I remember one was menstrual cycle. For some reason, I didn't write down the others. I didn't even write down that one. That was the first one that came to my head. There was 3 things they had to say in there. Menstrual cycle was one of them.
Oh wow!
I was
wondering why that was in there.
And then there was a flower. It's a really long flower name that starts with an R. They had to use that, and I forget what the 3rd one was.
Rod and iron.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So Keita Minaj won. Do you agree with Keita winning?
Yes.
Yeah, she was the funniest, and the fact that she based it off of the fact that she used to stutter, so she knows. And still does stutter, and when she gets nervous and have to give public speeches and whatnot, you know, I'm like, okay, we're coming from a personal space, because at first, if she was just making fun of people who stutter, I was gonna be like, oh, girl. But knowing it came from a place of truth, I'm good with it now. And I have to say, episode after episode, I am just becoming a bigger Keita stan. Like, she is killing this season.
I think you might get ahead of me.
She is killing this season. And I'm like, ma'am, let me breathe. Love it. I love it. But anyway, so Keita won. And then Fred tells everybody that the Maxi Challenge is a makeover. And you have to make over a loved one. So for Vivaldi, she had to make over her mother. For the Countess, she had to make over her best friend. Vanessa had to make over her partner. Keita had to make over her mom. My Little Poonie and Tabitha had to make over their sisters. So say, congratulations, LaCresha, you made on Drag Race. Which family member would you like them to reach out to so you could do the makeover? If they were to do, you know, the whole family situation. Yeah. You can't think of anybody?
I mean, if I want to make it easy on myself, I'd be like my sister Lisa. If I want to make it hard on myself, I'd be like Paul.
Is that a cousin?
No, that's my brother.
Oh, your brother. Okay.
If I had to do like extended family, then it would probably be like my niece.
With me, I would prefer one of my sisters, because, you know, it'll be easier. Because we all look very similar. So, or my brother, we all have a very similar structure. So like, if I know how to do my face, I'll be able to do their face. You know what I'm saying? Because all 4 of us, we really look alike. Like, our daddy stamped us. He stamped us. We look just like that, man.
Well, see, then I'd have a problem, because the only person who looks like me I don't talk to.
You never know. They could contact them and be like, bam, we're going to rebuild family right here in the workroom. They've done it before.
No, because then she go on there being messy.
But yeah, like if they do distant, I think I would want one of my cousins. Like, I would like one of my cousins to come in. There's 2 off the top of my head I would love to come in. But yeah, like that would be fun. So we got a little one-on-one moment with basically everybody telling their stories. But the one that really stuck out to me, and the one that I really want to discuss, It's the story of Vanessa and her partner, Stevie. I wrote it down, Stevie. Their love story about how Stevie came to a drag show. Saw Vanessa pre-transition on the stage. And just knew that aura drew him in, like that, the person, the spirit, the heart. And like he was talking about, I was confused for a second. I'm like, does this make me bi? Does this make me gay? Like, I am attracted to this person, not just somebody's gender, like to this person. This person is sweet. This person is kind. I'm attracted to this person. So I thought that was amazing. And the fact that he was there during the transition, and it was beautiful. And I love how they still respected Vanessa in telling the pre-transition story, because I hate when people bring up either the misgendered or even dead names. Like, they did mention her dead name, but it wasn't like, and it was done tastefully. And you could tell he wasn't being like, I just knew Vanessa when Vanessa was somebody else.
Right.
And that was the one story that really got me. I'm sitting here on this couch, right here, crying. I'm like, and they started off with that one. So like, as the rest of them went on, I'm just over there like, I'm having to pause because, I'm reading this at the same time. And I'm like, hold on, because the tears are pouring and I can't read right now. Get myself together, listen to the next story. It was a beautiful, like 10, 15 minutes. I really don't know how they fit all that into an hour. And we still got some Untucked too. So it's just like, what? All this in an hour? Rue, you're a producer on this show. If you can do it for Holland in an hour, you can do it for US with an hour and a half. 2 hours if you include the 30 minutes Untucked. But baby, that was good TV right there. Everybody had great stories. I felt like I got to know them better. It's just, I loved it.
Good TV all around.
It was good TV. So, are you ready to take it to the main stage?
Y'all.
All right, let's take it to the main stage. All right, here we go. I'm gonna move this to the bottom. Y'all can't see that, but I can. All right, so up first, we have the wonderful Fred. What did you think of Fred's look this week?
I said, oh, look at she done got comfortable with showing all them legs.
For real? I was like, come on, Fred. But I love this look.
I like the little peak of the tattoo on the up thigh.
I've noticed the tattoo shows every week. If you go back and look at each look, that tattoo is showing. And you always mention that tattoo every time.
What tattoo? I think I really wish I could get one.
Every time you mention this tattoo right here, every single time. So I just wanted to let you know that.
Look, I have a crush on them tattoos. Like, he got great freaking legs, and I have a thing for legs.
Well, honey, it is obvious, okay? But once again,
not feet though.
Once again, Envy's doing an amazing job with the makeup.
The wigs.
I don't know who's doing the wigs, but the wig is right too. You right?
The outfits are a lot better than they were last season.
This is a good look.
Definitely better than it was last week.
So the category is roots. So if you had to bring an outfit that really had to tell the story of who LaCresha is, what type of look would you try to go for?
Don't
and
know,
you know this question is coming every week. And every week you're like,
I look lost. No, it's mostly just because, like, if I had to do something based off of my roots, like, I could be generic and do, like, street art, California, sand, sun, and everything that I actually didn't come from, or, make a dress that looks like a server board or something, since I'm from Silicon Valley. Google logo across my chest with the boobs popping out.
So I would have took this like literally like my roots. So as you know, I said I would have done the I can't breathe moment for the making a statement runway a few weeks ago. So since I did that, this week I would have tapped into my other side because through my mother, there is Irish blood.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm having someone who comes from my mother's side of the family, so like my sister, because with my dad, I have a sister and a brother, and then I have my sister on my mom's side. There's 4 of us all together, because me and my sister are only 2 that have the same mom and dad, but them 2 have different moms. So if I get my actual sister, or if I get a cousin or a family member from that mama's side, I would want to do something to honor our Irish heritage. And you know, you don't really see a lot of Black people in Ireland. I'm just being real. I know they're there.
Right, because I follow them on TikTok.
So you don't really get to see it, and I would love to see, you know, hey, I'm Irish. Like, right. So I wanted to show like this is part of my heritage as well. This is another piece of who I am. Or I could possibly do a Native American tribute because I am Native American on my father's side. So if I get one of my siblings that are on my father's side, or my, you know, I could play off either one, but I think I would go with Irish because knowing my family, I think either my actual, like my little sister or one of my cousins on my mom's side would actually come on a drag show. I'm not sure about my dad's side. But I truly feel like Sierra will be down for the cause. She'll be like, what time I need to be there? Okay.
Oh, I get to be on a plane.
What time? Okay, I'll be there. Okay, you want me there? Okay. Mm-hmm. I can see that from her. But
Ruth.
But yeah, let's get into these looks. So up first we have My Little Pony and her sister, which I was kind of upset they didn't give them drag names. Usually they give them a little drag name to go with it, and I'm like, oh.
Right.
But this is My Little Pony and her sister.
And My Little Poo Poo or something. I don't know.
Well, they could have did something. But anyway, what did you think of the looks here?
I liked them, and I understood where they were coming from. Excuse me.
I didn't understand where the judges were coming from. Now, don't get me wrong. Yeah, that thing slipped off.
Oh, I didn't say the judges. I understood where the contestants
were coming from. Okay. Because I completely disagree with the judges.
Yeah.
Because how much more My Roots can you get than actual something that your father did?
Exactly.
Your father drew those. That is literally how you came into this world. So I was confused on their confusion. I'm like, it's very simple to me.
Exactly.
They did the assignment, and the fact that you put her in the bottom 3 for it, and then eventually lip sync. Let's just be real. If you're watching this review, you've seen the episode.
Okay, because it's been 3 days.
Lip sync in this for this outfit? No. I am so confused. So confused. This is one of my favorite looks of the week. Wait, is this my favorite? Hold on, I wrote down my favorite. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This is in the top.
It's one of them top ones though.
Yeah, so I was very confused. Amazing look, My Little Pony. The judges are weird. Up next is Tabitha and her sister.
It was like Vanjie. And then it didn't help that the outfit didn't fit the sister well.
No. I've always said, if some weird universe I end up on this show and I know a makeover challenge is a part, I would bring an outfit that a bigger person could fit, and I would bring different variations of that same outfit so that, you know, obviously so we can match. So that I don't have to do no adjusting because, you know, I can't stop. So I want to bring something a thin person can bring, bring something that a medium-sized person, a large person, an extra large person, because you never know who you're going to get.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is a no for me, dog. This is a big no. A huge no.
I'm glad the sister's makeup was better though.
Did it? Okay. Next is Keita Minaj and her mother.
Yes. Indonesian.
Yes. Yes. God, this was good. Almost my favorite of the week. This was really good. I'm like, Keita, see, at first I was just rooting.
This is when Keita finally won me over, and I was like, dang, Desmond's gonna win again.
Like, I automatically went in because of Minaj. But baby, she is stunting. Really? Wow. Okay. Work. She is killing these girls on this season. Because think about it. Every week she's either high or one. She has never placed low. And she's never had a negative critique other than that wig from the Ruse School episode. They said they didn't like the wig.
Right.
But baby, she has been high every week or winning. Oh, she's unless she just epically messes up in the next few episodes, she's my winner right now. Keita Minaj. Crown it. Fred, look me in the eyes. Crown it.
Focus on me.
Anything else you want to add about this amazing look?
Nothing. It was great.
Both of them look amazing.
Yes. Look at Mama showing some love.
Up next is Vanessa and her partner Stevie.
I swear, when they were doing the other part, I thought he was getting ready to propose.
This is, I believe they're already married because I want to say she referred to him as husband in the first episode. Baby, this.
Story told.
Oh, it was beautiful.
Mm-hmm. And then I appreciate the fact that he was willing to like shave his beard and go
and didn't complain or didn't even second guess it. He's like, okay, I'm here, I'm shaving it.
Right.
Every other time we have a beard, they have to have a conversation. Are you willing to cut it? Blah, 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 da, da, da. Baby, he was like, and he wouldn't even let nobody else talk. They're like, are you sure? I was like, oh, okay, cut it off then. Work. He says, I am here for my wife and I got to get in drag. And she made him look beautiful.
Yes. I mean, and was walking in the heels.
Walking good.
Like they practiced.
They had to. Baby, they both look stunning. And I love how he's actually showing more body than she is.
Mm-hmm.
And see, that's how you know it's a good makeover. This is one of the best makeovers I've ever seen. I'm just going to be real. Well, that'll be a fun video, ranking the best makeovers from all the seasons. That'll be a lot of makeovers we would have to go over. But hey, we're here. And, you know, we got to start prepping for the end of the year stuff because we're going to be doing end of the year stuff. So it's just like, ugh. Anyway, amazing. I can say this now. This is my favorite look. This is my favorite look of the week. Amazing. From both of them. Amazing. Up next is the Countess and her best friend. Can I go first?
Go ahead.
Baby. Look good. Oh, they look good. When she walked out, I'm like, wait, which one's Countess?
Thank you. I thought the same thing.
Which one's Countess?
I was like, wait, which one is who?
It took me a second. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's Countess. That's Countess. Oh, it
the
was
one
so
with
good.
no titties.
Oh, so good. Now, I do agree. Where's the roots? I do agree with that. But this is an amazing makeover.
Yes.
Oh, twins.
Identical.
When she revealed her face in the workroom beforehand, I'm like, oh my God. The Countess knows how to do the Countess on other people, and that is a good makeover.
Yes.
It's a good makeover. Like I said, I do agree with the judges. There was no roots in that. I don't see no roots here.
I don't either. Like, it was just two ladies sipping wine and
having a good time. But oh, this is amazing.
Okay, the hair, the body, the outfit.
All of it was right.
Yes.
All of it was right. Right with God. Yes. And last, and definitely not least, is Vivaldi. What did you think of Vivaldi's look?
It was interesting.
That's the word I had for it too.
The knit titties.
It was cute. But just like with Countess, where's the roots?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
You didn't get that critique. Where's the roots? I don't know why.
Instead of where the jokes, it's where the roots.
Like, I don't know why they're coddling Vivaldi, because this is the second week in a row she should have lip synced. I'm not sure. She should not have won Snatch Game. It's just, I don't understand what is going on here. I don't. I really don't. But yeah. So I'm gonna stop the share. Okay. So our bottom queens this week was My Little Pony, Tabitha, and the Countess. Our top queens this week is Keita, Vanessa, and Vivaldi.
I think My Little Pony and Vivaldi should be switched.
Correct.
Because the look on her mama.
Well, it was cute. Like, I still give it a 2, but it was just like, girl, what is this?
But I don't know. That didn't sit right.
It didn't. It didn't. I just yeah. So Vanessa won, which I agree, hands down.
Yes.
She should have won the musical too. But hey. So we actually had a 3-way lip sync, which apparently they just love doing in Holland. Because we had one last season.
Mm-hmm.
We're having it on this season. Did we have it on the makeover last season too? Baby, hold on. I'm gonna look that up. While I'm looking that up, what did you think of the lip sync? They lip sync to Call Me Mother by the Report.
Right. I think the right person went home. I mean, even though it meant that I was losing another person on my roster, like,
okay, I'm trying to be nice. I really am. But it's just like
but it was a bad lip sync.
Okay, it was the Dancing Queens episode from last season that had the bottom 3. Okay. My Little Pony killed it. Baby, she ate.
Mm-hmm.
She knew the words. She was the only one who knew the words. Countess knew the words. I'm not going to sit there and say Countess didn't know the words. Baby, every time that camera was on her, she said, I've been that bitch, yes, I've been that mother. I'm like, okay. And I like, see, that response to Call Me Mother works. The way that the Countess was lip syncing it, that worked. Because Call Me Mother, bitch, I ain't got to do much. I'm here. Been that bitch, yes, I've been that mother. Especially if you're in a gown. Baby, that worked. My Little Pony worked it. Tabitha did not know the words. She did not know the words. And Countess, she was kind of with her words, but she knew more than Tabitha.
Right.
Tabitha did not know the words. She did not know the words.
Which is funny considering the fact that she knew she was going to have to lip sync.
That part. But then again, Call Me Mother is a hard song because RuPaul even said it took him 4 days to record Call Me Mother. It just really irritated me because I really thought Tabitha was gonna go, or at least Tabitha and Countess was gonna go. I thought we were gonna double because Poonie ate them alive. Poonie ate them alive, ate them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I'm glad Fred called Poonie first because if Poonie would have, if he would have called anybody else first, I would have caused a riot.
Start a riot.
Let's start a riot. That's what had been playing in my head. After that, I was kind of torn. I'm like, you know what? Either they're both going to go home or just Tabitha. Because Tabitha did not know the words. And the Countess knew way more words than Tabitha. Because rewatching the lip sync, like I said, what she's doing in that gown works. She's like, I've been that bitch. I've been that mother. I'm like, yes, ma'am. So it's just like I was very confused on Countess going home. I know you agree with Countess going home, but I think Tabitha should have went home.
When you put it like that, yeah. Because I think
because it was obvious Tabitha didn't know the words. It was embarrassing.
I think Fred went more or less like the way that I went, which was basically like through movement and dancing, as opposed to.
Is that what we're gonna call what Tabitha did? Is that what we're gonna call it?
She moved. She
did
flopped
move.
around on the stage.
She
like
did a little scoop.
fish.
She did a little scoop. But she did not know the words. She should have went home. Again, Fred, you're making it hard for me to watch this show. Like, it's sad. I waited till Sunday to watch the episode when I had time to watch it. Like, I'm like, oh, Fred's gonna be on some BS. And guess what? Fred was on some BS again. And I'm not sure if it's just different because we're Americans looking at this show.
Mm-hmm.
One of the comments that we've recently got was, they actually are Dutch. And they said, well, I guess it's different watching it as someone who is Dutch. Because they thought we were trying to come from Miss Ivy. And I'm like, no, I live for Ivy. It's just, but it's just like, I don't see the justification for keeping Tabitha. She had no wins. She can be a little bitchy at times, but it's not more like she's being a bitch. It's more like she's just.
That's just her attitude.
Yeah, like, I don't want to say she's bitchy, and I don't want to call her an older queen, but she's just an older queen that has an opinion.
Right.
To me, it comes from a place of love. It doesn't come from her being a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's just like, I was confused on why Tabitha was staying, why she stayed. I was. Honestly, I think they knew if they would have saved My Little Poonie and put those two out there, that lip sync would have been terrible. So they're like, oh, we need Poonie in this lip sync. We need some Poonie, okay? Get out there and serve. And she did. But hey, the Countess went home. I do not agree with it. I do not agree with it. I'm gonna say it again. I do not agree with it. I do not understand. I really don't. I don't know. It's just, it really irritated my soul that happened. But hey, episode's over. Overall, it was okay, I guess. Ooh, I'm blurry. Overall, it was okay. But yeah, it didn't really.
It didn't bring what it was supposed to bring.
Yeah, it's giving me very season 1 again, and I'm not liking that. Honestly, right. If this season don't pick up, I'm not sure if I'm gonna watch season 3 if they do a season 3 of Holland.
Same.
Like, I don't even think we should cover it if it's going to go down this line. What's the point if it's not going to be fair?
Yep, considering the fact that it came out Friday and we waited till Monday
to review. But that was because we were busy. Like, I was even so busy I couldn't watch. Well, I could have watched, but I wouldn't have been able to take the notes. I like to watch and take my notes. I would have had time to watch, but not to pause and take notes because, I don't want to miss nothing. So when I pause and take notes and do all this stuff, it usually takes me almost an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours to watch the full episode because I don't want to miss anything, and I want to make sure I write down everything that I want to make sure we discuss in the reviews. So, yeah. But hey, that's what it is. But hey, in the little tidbit for next week, it looks like we're doing a little morning show situation. I'm excited for that. And then, it looks like Vivaldi and Miss Vanessa.
Mm-hmm.
And just from that preview, if they do end up arguing like that, watch them be the two lip syncing. Drag Race loves to do that. Drag Race loves to do that, honey. Or they'll wait a couple episodes, then have them do the lip sync. But hey, we're coming towards the end. We're at top 5. We literally have 3 episodes left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, we got 4 episodes left. So, baby, if they're going to do it, they got to do it soon. But hey, that's all. But since you mentioned it, let's talk about. Still won't focus on the paper anyway. Let's talk about our predictions for this season. Okay. So
I'm getting bad at it.
For the second season of Holland, you chose Love My Sissy, who is gone. Vanessa.
Still there.
The Countess,
who's now gone.
And then Ivy Elise, who is gone.
Also gone.
I chose Keita Minaj, who is killing it.
Yes.
And I'm gonna be real, like I said earlier, I just chose her because her last name was Minaj. Mm-hmm. Now I'm like, yes, ma'am, do the family right. Okay. We got Vanessa still in the competition. And unfortunately, I had Love My Sissy and the Countess, who are both gone now. So I still have two. You have one. Hey, this is closer because last time I had three and you had one. And you never know, we might make it to the end and we both have zero. Oh, if Keita goes home, I'll be mad. If Keita don't make it to the finale, I'm a finale whoop that ass. I am. But yeah, just want to remind you, little news and rumors that Dragula's coming October 19th. I'm hearing rumors that UK3 is going to start next week, not this week, but next week. Gonna give us a week off, cool. We also have International All-Stars coming, Drag Race Canada Season 2, Drag Race Italia, and that's all supposed to be this year. And then, they announced that Drag Race Philippines are coming. Super excited for that. I think I'm most excited for that because, baby, Philippine drag, baby, they don't play. They do not play. It was announced that Thailand's finally coming back for a third season. That'll most likely be next year as well. So it's just like there's a lot of money moves, a lot of Drag Race. No break.
None.
Break. No break. But I'm excited. I love Drag Race. It's my favorite show. My favorite competition reality show. So it's just like, let's do this. I'm here, okay? I'm fully committed to this. We are going to make it with The Sims and with Drag Race. Watch us. But anyway, let's go ahead and wrap this up here. LaCresha, where can they find you on the medias that are social?
I am at Cresha McGill on all social media.
And you can find me at Simply Desmond on all social media platforms. That's SIMPLYDESMOND. Thank you for spending a piece of your day with us. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you later.